Hello everybody and welcome back or welcome to my channel. So a year ago I made a video on my YouTube about how to sing in the indie girl style voice, and it's become my most popular video by far. It has about 20,000 views a year later, which might not be a lot for some, but for me it's so monumental and so exciting and such a big deal. And that video got a lot of comments and insight and feedback and views, and it inspired me to make 4 other indie girl videos as well. So as a 1-year anniversary to my first indie girl video, and I guess to my YouTube in general, party, I wanted to bring it back to where it all started and where all the subscribers came from, and that is the land of the indie girl voice, but with a twist. Let me break it down. So I originally started making the indie girl videos because the indie girl voice was such a phenomenon, is such a phenomenon. People that use the indie girl voice are literally the most famous singers in the world. They have billions of streams. Everybody's singing in this voice. So I thought naturally that meant it was something that everybody liked, right? Wrong. I said before I got a lot of comments on my indie girl videos, and 99% of those comments were from people talking about how much they despise this style of singing. They weren't mean about me or the actual video. It was just people going off about how much they hated this style of voice. You might think I'm exaggerating, but let me put it this way. If you were trying to figure out how popular indie girl voice was just by reading my comments, you would genuinely think it was the most hated style of singing on the face of the earth. So, just to have a little bit of fun, I thought what we could do was look at some of these hate comments towards the indie girl voice, dissect them, break them down, get us a good chuckle out of them because they're really, really funny, and just go through them and see how the hell is this style of voice so popular when this many people hate it this much, okay? Sit back, relax, and if you see your name come up as one of the comments, let me know. Let me know if your opinions changed. Let me know if you hate it even more strongly, if you stand behind what you said. So let me know because I love it. Let's get into it! Okay, first up are the people who say it sounds like it's singing with other stuff in your mouth. And I didn't really get this comment, but it just made me laugh so hard. The loose false teeth. Like, I'm just picturing my mama with her dentures, like popping them out and then singing. And baby, I tried it with my retainer and it was real. It gives you a lisp. It gives you a kind of sound. I said, Mama, they're onto something. But I just think it's so funny to describe. It sounds like you have marbles in your mouth. Like, that's just such a funny picture. I got a kick out of it. I don't know. I just liked it. A very popular opinion of why people hate this style so much is the lack of originality. Like, people say, they sound like everybody else. Why do they want to be so boring? Why don't they want to be themselves? It's not that deep. They just copy each other. And I do understand where these people are coming from, because I will say in my experience, listening to the radio now, when someone with an indie girl voice comes on, it's a lot harder to identify who it is than like if Taylor Swift or Beyonce comes on the radio, you know? Not saying that you can't identify them because they're bad, not at all. It's just that so many people use this style of voice now that it's really hard to distinguish one person from the other. It does sound really, 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 really similar. I do understand when people are saying they're frustrated by it, but I do also get a chuckle out of that. It has bothered people to this extent that they're like, screw you. You don't sound like yourself. They act like this style of singing is like a personal attack on them. And I do agree that it sucks when people don't use their natural voice, because everybody's voice is so unique and special and different. So it does suck when people don't necessarily use that and just want to sound like other people. But at the same time, like, baby, change that radio station. Go to the next song on Spotify. You know, you have the control here. They're not holding you hostage, just going, who is singing? Who is singing now? Who is singing now? Just change it. Say next. Another thing that happened was that some people thought it was really funny and some people were really mad that this voice does not utilize technical techniques as much as any other style of singing. Some people thought it was so funny that it was like, oh, singing well? Nah. Doing everything we learned in choir? No. But then other people were like, what happened to good vocal technique? Where's Mariah Carey at? Where's Whitney Houston style singing at? And I do hear that part. I actually kind of want to make a video about how much you can damage your voice doing the indie girl voice style of singing. Would you guys be interested in seeing that? Would you? You guys who commented about how much you hate that no classic vocal techniques are being used here, would it give you life? Would it fuel your fire to know that you were right and to know that some of these singers are just doing it straight up wrong? You let me know, okay? You let me know. Perhaps the largest category, or at least most passionately felt, were the people that actually just straight up hate it. Not people saying, I don't like it because of this, I don't like it because of that, just people saying, yo, I hate this style of voice. Someone said, when will this plague end? Equating the integral voice to something like COVID. That's serious. They'd rather be in isolation for 2 more years on a lockdown, on a stay-at-home order, than have to listen to this voice one more time. Did they say that? No. Am I exploring it for myself? Yes, but I assume that's what they're saying. Someone else said the only obsession with it is how to make it stop. I hate it so damn much. I cannot stand it. The thing that's the funniest about this category is that these people hate this voice so much that they came to a video about it to give them more validation on why they hated it. I support it. I think it's so funny. You spent 8 minutes watching a video on how to sing like an indie girl just to reassure yourself that you hated it a lot. I think that's iconic. Oh, I have to tell you guys though, I got this one comment, but the person deleted it before it could like ever actually be a comment, but I luckily took a photo of it before. They said, all these voices sound like your mouth is full of crap from a butt. They didn't stutter. No crumbs left. I think that's so funny. That's my all-time favorite. One that's really good and really sums it all up is this one. They hate it, but they just keep coming back for more. And I think that is the perfect way to describe the integral voice. Whether you love it or you hate it or you don't get it at all, it has a hold on us. It is intriguing, it is fascinating, and whether that's fascination from you despising it or fascination from you thinking it's the coolest voice in the world, it's fascinating. Okay, everybody, that is our video for today. I hope that was a nice comeback for me into the world of the indie girl, because it has been a long time since I've done an indie girl video. But don't you worry, I got a couple coming up. So I'm thinking of doing that one about the bad indie girl voice styles. I'm thinking of doing another one about indie girl pronunciation. I'm thinking of doing that cursive singing talking challenge where you like speak or sing words in the indie girl voice and then someone tries to figure out what you're saying. If any of these sound like something you guys would want to see, please let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. We made it to 500 subscribers. Yay! Thank you guys. And I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.